Hey everybody. I know I said I wasn't going to do any politics today and tomorrow. I did do a video yesterday for you guys, and I want to get it out there, but right now I got some breaking news that came in yesterday that's really important. Because everybody's trying to figure this out. If the Biden administration has anything to do with what happened with Alfie Oaks and being raided. I don't know, there's a lot of you guys that are not from Florida, not from Naples, but I'm sure this made, the headlines all over the place. It was on Wink News, it was on Newsmax. They raided his house and they raided his produce plant, okay? And it wasn't just a little local cop thing, not even close. It was the state police. It was the Department of Defense. It was the Internal Revenue Service. It was the Attorney General's office. It was Secret Service. It was DHIS. There was a lot of them. A lot of federal, federal agencies. Sorry about that. So, something definitely is going down. Like I said, I know Alfie. They did this to him a few years back when they raided his produce place. Somebody tried to say he was hiring all these illegals and stuff like that. So they kind of went at him for that. They screwed up and did something wrong, and for his, on his side, he got off, which is okay to me because I like Alfie. Alfie's a nice guy. He fights for other people. It's also rumored to say that he's got close ties with Trump. So it was also rumored to say that he's going to become the head of the Department of Agriculture. The guy is like super smart when it comes to farming. He has many of them. That was his gig since he was a kid. His father had the same thing. They're deep into agricultural stuff. So the guy's got this big store that I always go to that's called Eat the Table. I sit there most of the time and do my podcast from that spot. And he has a place called Food for Thought, which is kind of a 50-50 restaurant, and I think you can pick up some stuff. I haven't actually been to the Food for Thought yet, but they say the food is pretty good. They got some good chefs here too. What else? He goes, so he got that. Oh, and he got Oaks Farm, which I think he's still remodeling because they got destroyed in one of the hurricanes, and it was bad, so it had to be a complete done over. So I don't know if that's opened back up yet or not. I don't get down to that part of town anymore because where I live, it's a long drive. But anyway, so it's on Wink News, it's on Newsmax. I'm gonna try to find some other stuff on it, and it's going to be on a podcast today. I'm also actually going to head right there now, and hopefully I can run into Alfie and I can sit down and talk to him for a few minutes. I don't want to take up too much of his time, and he's a busy guy, and with this going on, so I want to kind of leave it brief. But it's like, I'm sure there's stuff that he's not going to be able to tell because it's an ongoing investigation, and we don't want to be doing anything illegal. So, but we'll find out what happens. I'm gonna go there, like I said. I'm gonna see if I can't talk to him and get it online, get it out there. So, guys, pay attention. Please watch. Hit the like button. Subscribe. It's gonna, this is not politics alone. It's not gonna be politics and religion. I'm actually gonna try to stay away from religion because that's a really nasty subject. But somebody happens to bring it up, I'll be more than welcome to talk about it. So I'm gonna do some DIY stuff, telling you certain things that you guys should always have, be ready for, prepared, in case a storm happens. I mean, look at all these people, no power, no food, no nothing. I mean, and you're trying to donate to them and survive yourself with a crappy ass paycheck because this administration just banged everybody and they don't give a damn, but January 20th, it's on its way, so we should be seeing some stuff like real quick as soon as he gets into office. So hopefully we'll see the premiums going back down, like life insurance and health insurance and car insurance and gasoline and stuff like that. I mean, because it's crushing us. I mean, interest rates on a vehicle went from like, 2.6 to like freaking astronomical figures. And Obama screwed everybody when he was in, when he did the credit cards. He had to he just burned everybody. So when they banged those high interest rates and they calculated against your debt to income ratio, and now it's lopsided again. So what do? They don't, leave it. They take away from you the your cap, your credit cap. So like if you had say a credit card that had $20,000 on it, and you were paying whatever, 3 or 4%. I'm not gonna say that's the right amount. I'm just saying. Well, with that, what they did was they ran the interest rates up to like 20 on the cards. Now you don't make enough money to cover the payments because your income to debt ratio is off. So instead of having a $40,000 credit or a $20,000 credit or a $10,000 credit, now you have $5,000 or $10,000 or whatever. You know what I mean? They just reduced your line of credit, which screwed a lot of people, because when they did that, it also screwed with your credit rating. So everybody's credit rating dropped. I mean, if you haven't ever noticed, every time you do something, now it's a credit rate. They run it through your credit. So, I mean, it's ridiculous. You move into a house, you need electricity. They run a credit check on you. Now, here's what's funny. If you got bad credit, which means you don't have enough capital, enough money to pay bills and stuff like that because of inflation, when they go to run your credit and you have bad credit, guess what happens? You want an electric, right? They're going to give you the electric, but you're going to pay this astronomical down payment that you can't afford. And it's why you have bad credit to begin with. So see, it's a catch-22. But hopefully all of this will go away. I don't think the interest rates on the cards are going to go away because banks are greedy. But we'll see what happens. And I know we're in the right direction, and I'll tell you why. November 4th, the date of election, November 5th, Wednesday morning, the stock market was up, astronomically up. And that happened in 2016 when Trump ran the first time and he got in. The stock market went boom. And the stock markets are going to boom again because he got back in. So better days should be coming. And I'll catch you guys in a little bit. Let me go do some research, see if I can't talk to Alfie. I'll be back.